What's up, guys? It's March 3rd, 2025. Had a nice day. We had a gap up, sold off, ranged around, and we broke out and had a few legs lower. I took one trade on the futures account today. I just went short here. I've had a limit to get short. Once I saw this big leg, I was looking for a leg two. And I caught that, got filled here, and I scalped out there. I actually went short here with trading options, and I got out here. That was a nice gain. First day of the month. Pretty good day. Bears are getting their second leg. Interesting because this is an outside bar and we're trading at the low of a trading range. Swing, 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 swing. Outside bars are generally trading range bars if the context makes sense. But I think this is a hard one. I think it's hard because this looks like it can get. 1 second. 1 second. Where is my pen at? It's hard because I think this could get a second leg down. And it does. It did. This bar, actually, the second leg was right here. It met its minimum requirement to go one tick past the swing. I don't think this was worthy of saying a second leg, but the minimum requirement is one tick past the swing. But now we do have another bear bar closing below this low, and we went below this, we went below this and this. So you could say that's 3 pushes down here. I don't really want to say it's 3 pushes down, but it is. It's on a lower time frame into the swing here. Be interesting to see if bears can get more bars. I think this is a pretty nice looking bar. Doesn't close on its low, but it closed below its midpoint. This also came off the higher time frame EMA right here. So 53 tried to break out and reverse, and then we dumped for about an hour. Pretty interesting. 15-minute chart looks strong for another leg lower. With these 3 bars, they're shrinking. Big bar, smaller, smaller, and finally smaller. Leg 1, pull back, leg 2, pull back, leg 3. Trading range, we break out, leg 1. This is a very small pullback. Maybe you say leg 1, pull back, leg 2, pull back, leg 3. Bad close for this, and then bears have to take profit sometime. I want to see where 75 goes to. Why am I not? Style, text, coordinates. Okay, I don't know how to use this. I thought there's a way to extend it all the way to the left. So right around January 13th low. So yeah, if there's an outside bar on the daily chart, typically outside bars are trading range bars. The gaps, we have a gap here, a couple gaps here, they get closed. Gap. Ooh, that's a good gap. This is a breakout gap. We have more gaps down here. So I'll go back over these. I just want so we can all quickly see the gaps. I don't have to draw them in. Gap up. Bar 1 is a bull bar. Bar 2, bear bar closing on slow. Sean has to get followed through. Bar 3, and excuse me. Bar 2, Sean has to get followed through. Bar 3 is that follow through. Bar 4 tries to rally, sells off. Bar 5, small bar. Now we have 4 bear bars after a gap up. So excuse me, we have a have a gap up and 4 bear bars. That's trading range behavior. Bar 6 trying to close below the EMA, stops right above it. Bar 7 sells off and rallies, so there's a bull leg here, and I was talking about that in the live stream today, how this is a rally. I'm going to be talking a lot more about that in the membership videos, how this is a rally, pullback, 3-legged wedge top, scalp the breakout point, or you could actually take that for a swing. But I got filled to the tick on 15, sold off, pretty nice. So 3 legs higher, leg 1, pull back, leg 2, pull back, leg 3, testing the breakout point. Then now it's the bears' turn. Bulls have got 3 legs. Bar 16, 2-bar reversal, 15, 16, 2-bar reversal, leg 1, pull back, leg 2. Into support, testing the breakout point on 10. I actually was thinking about buying 10, but I removed my order to buy 10 because 14 met the objective. 14 sold off and rallied, and it left the gap here. So I was like, okay, that trade's gone. This trade was still valid. Bulls get another leg here, leg one, pull back, leg two, and this overall is a leg one, leg one, pull back, leg two, pull back, leg three. You could say leg one, pull back, leg two, pull back, leg three. So the market's in the trading range, market rotates, and then we get another push down here that creates breakout mode. Push one, push two, push three, push four, push five. I was actually kind of bullish around this price action, but then I saw this and I got short. I didn't go long today. Into support, 27. This actually looks like it's about to collapse, and then we see 28. Trading range behavior. 27 sells off into, what was that, the 7 low, and then bulls by that for a few legs higher. Leg one, pull back, leg two, pull back, leg three. 39. The high of 34 is 64.50. The high of 39 is 64.50. 65.50. So 39 goes above the swing high by one tick. So that's the minimum bulls need for a second leg. And I mean that by leg one, pull back, leg two. Also testing the swing high here. Bulls have tried 3 visible attempts now. Push one, push two, push three. They failed 3 times. 39. I think 39 is a nice signal bar. It would have been cool if there was a bigger body closing maybe below the EMA. But on the 15-minute chart, 39, 40, 41 is a pretty nice looking bar. Tail closing below its low. 38 sells off and then rallies on below the EMA. 40. Bar 40 sells off and then rallies below the EMA. Closes right on the EMA, so it's sold off. Bulls bought this breakout point, but they get trapped. They have some time, so I'm jumping around here. Bar 28 looks like a good breakout bar that can get tested. Limit order bulls get filled, but then 40 traps them, and I think you have to get out when you see 40 because now there's a gap when you see 42. You have to get out when you see 41, and then you see 42, there's a gap. 43 is follow through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bear bars in a row. 43, 44. Man, these numbers get me sometimes. 44, breaking out below the EMA, and there's a breakout gap. So bulls that wanted to buy the low here, they have limit order set at trading range lows, betting on trading range behavior because there's a gap up, and yesterday's price action ended with a rally. Bulls are betting that it's going to be a trading range. Bears want the breakout, and they start to get the breakout with 43, 44, 45. Breakout gap here. It's a good gap. So gaps mean different things depending where they're at. I'll talk more about that in the memberships because that is a very in-depth topic, but depending on where the gap is positioned, it matters. But now let's just focus on gaps that are breaking out. So this is a breakout gap. Follow through 45, shallow pullback 46, 47. Good breakout 48. I say good breakout. What I meant to say is good bar, good bear bar breaking out of this low here, but it could be 3 pushes down, climactic. Leg 1, pull back, leg 2, pull back, leg 3, and then within this price action here, leg 1, pull back, leg 2, pull back, leg 3. So it's a wedge bottom into support, and it rallies. Leg 1, pull back. I saw this bear bar here. Leg 1, pull back, leg 2, pull back, leg 3. This is a wedge top. This entire structure here is trying to get its own second leg. So rally, leg 1, pull back, leg 2. This becomes a second leg trap in a bear regime. We've been bearish for quite some time. This is actually a scalp here. The bulls that bought the close of 51 made 1R very quickly. So they're going to have their stops at break even, and then that's where we can buy into. We put a limit order here, we make another 1R. Just a tricky one. I don't know if I would have taken that with this much selling. 64, again, a breakout gap. The gap is right here. So bulls that have limit orders set right around here or on the EMA are now trapped. And now they're super trapped at 65. Big bar. Big bear bar closing below its midpoint. Good follow through 66. I want to say good follow through 66. It is follow through, but it's not making new low. Could be deceiving, looking like it's a trading range with 3 pushes down, like 1, pull back like 2, pull back like 3. But then what's the context? We're in bear regime. Bulls just failed to break above the higher time frame EMA. Bulls that bought 55, that 55? Bulls that bought 55, 56 had a chance to make 1 point. So they buy here, get out here. The bulls sell out of longs, bears sell the same area. Boom, we get waterfall. What is this called? We get a bearish breakout. 67, strong bear bar closing on its low, good fall through 68. Again, now look, bull pressure starting to stand out to me. We have a tail here, we have a tail here, we have a tail here. Here's actually bulls that bought this were able to make a few points. Whenever you see, so here, look, bulls bought that. So it's not the strongest bear trend because bulls are buying closes. They can make a point there. Nonetheless, that doesn't, just because bulls can do it doesn't mean we should do it. We need to trade with the trend. A lot of bear bars, sell the close, sell for any reason, scalp out if you're selling. I would not even sell low, honestly. I would just sell around here or wait till tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. 1, 2, 9 bear bars in a row, but it's late in the day. Bar 72. Bar 74 is a trend line break, so 74 breaks a trend line, and that gets sold for a second leg. 74 here. 75 bad follow through, and then we get a rally trapping. We have rallies with gaps, so we know limit order bears are now getting trapped. But wait, what is that? Let's see something here. Oh, okay, so we close above the EMA. So let's see what happens at the aftermarket hours if it's a gap down or because now there's trap bears, but trap bears and bear regime, they might have a relief soon. Here's a picture of all the gaps I was just talking about. So we have a gap here. So this gap is above the breakout point. This gap is on the breakout point. This gap is below the breakout point. All these things mean different stuff. These all mean different things. Again, I don't want to get into it here because I could talk for a while about what they mean, but it is important to just acknowledge like, hey, different gaps mean different things. An easy one you could pick up on is a very big gap late in the trend is a climax gap. Leg 1, pull back, hold on. Leg 1, pull back, leg 2, pull back, leg 3, 77 has a nice bar, so that's a climax gap, and that usually gets faded. Sold here, sell more here, you make money here. Excuse me, where are these gaps at? So gap here, that gets filled, trading range behavior. Then we get a bull gap here, that gets closed, trading range behavior. Now we have a bear gap, and that gets closed, trading range behavior. Now we have the breakout, we start to break out. This gap stays open, that 3 gaps in a row can be seen as one big gap. Yeah, I'm gonna have to add gaps into the breakout. Yeah, because gaps are so important to just understand context. And then we have a breakout gap. This is a big gap breaking out 45, or excuse me, 44, well, 43, 44, 45. We have another gap here, trading range behavior. It gets closed. Then we start to get bigger gaps towards the end of the day, and then the low of 67 gets tested. These gaps are closed. This gap stays open. So yeah, I'm interested to see what happens in the overnight session. It's kind of lining up to be trading range behavior, and then well, the market cycle also tells us we're in a trading range because we had a big down, now we have a big up. There's more selling pressure, so bullet in a box. Shoot the bullet in the box, the momentum comes out, the momentum bounces around, then it comes out the same side. So yeah, we'll see. But then again, it's an outside bar, so technically outside bar is late in a trend. Is this late in a trend though, or just the start of another breakdown? We really don't know. We are coming to a swing point from November 5th. Higher, low. So that's interesting. This is technically higher lows. Man, we have been sideways for quite some time. Here we didn't know. We didn't know we were sideways, but last leg in a trend, first leg in a trading range. You guys are having a hard time, don't even be mad. Like, this is not the easiest price action. Again, you only need to look at the 5-minute chart to be profitable, but it does help over time to start to tie the bigger time frames together and how they play a role. So we have this trade here I didn't take, but that's a 3-bar, that's a gap up, reversal, go for a measured move of the first 3 bars. I know all of you are looking for this. Probably maybe you get trapped around here. That's okay. Your stop actually wouldn't get hit. That's a wide stop though. This is I think entering around the low here is the better trade. However you do that is up to you. I was actually a fan of this trade here. I saw these 3 bars. Like, oh wow, okay, so we have a sell-off, bull regime, a lot of bull bars selling off, first gap bars getting put in, and now 10, 11, 12, 11 has that gap. Pullback 14 is shallow. But it ended up, well, if we put it at the low of the pullback, oh wow, yeah, so the low of the pullback doesn't even make 1-to-1. So not the best you would. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that this looks really nice to me, but the context is bad, and they don't even make 1-to-1. This ends up being a second leg trap, pullback testing the breakout point here. Bar 2's low, sells off. That's interesting. I thought that was a good trade. That meant 1-to-1. It didn't. 16, you looking for a scalp. You would have to sit through about 20 minutes of pullback to get that, so that's not the best trade either. Here we have 3 bars, 4 bars. That's a good trade to me, but you're gonna have to wait a decent. So in trading ranges, it's delayed second legs. That's just this thing. Trading ranges have delayed second legs. Trends have faster second legs. They typically happen after a shallow pullback. Short here, you're gonna be sitting through some nonsense, but then you get filled on 66. Trading range, if you're looking for a measured move, I'll just take the trading range right here. It looks like 2 to 1 was. Yeah, so if you are getting short around this area, you can go for 2R this measured move. I don't really go for 2R, so you go for 1R, and then you'd be trapped out, or depending on how you like to trade, you could scalp each bar, sell the close on each bar. There are a lot of trades today. Yeah, it was a quick review. It felt long. Hope you guys had a good one. Hope you guys are enjoying the live streams. I'll be live streaming every day. That's my goal, at least. I hope I can stick to it. It is a little bit harder than I thought. I'm going slow, trying to get a payout this month. And yeah, let me know what you guys think, what you guys want to see in the membership videos. A couple of you joined. That's pretty tight. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. If you learned something, share the show. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a good one, everyone. Bye.